Live, it's Sunday night and we got a special show for you, man. We are rocking with Roxwell Z. My man that I have taken a few hours now. He's been in the back room, in the green room. We've been partying. This cat, man, I dig, man. This is good stuff right here. Roxwell Z, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great. How about yourself, Savage?
Oh, wow, man. Thank you for being here, man. This is a great interview. This is the first time I've interviewed a real rapper. Yeah, I haven't done that before, and this dude is for real. He's positive. It's awesome. So hey, check this out. We're gonna give you a little sample of what's going on here. Wow, I love that, man. That is positive and beautiful. Thank you for your talent, man. I love that so much. You know, all my kids, I graduated from Westwood High School. My kids went to Mesa High and Mountain View, but I see you went to Red Mountain. Tell me about Go Red Mountain. Was that a good experience?
Man, I went there, I made it all happen. I graduated early, got done, and I was like, let me go into this music industry. And I jumped into it, got done working. You know, I got in with just working. And I kind of avoided music for a moment, but after I started realizing that work wasn't going to get me where I wanted to go, living in the hard knocks life, I just jumped right into making music and doing what I love most.
Absolutely. Funny you mentioned those hard knocks, because that's one of the questions we talked about before. It's like, you know, everybody, like, to get to a point where you're at, where your career's starting to take off and stuff, it's like, tell me a little bit more about those hard knocks.
I'm talking you meet everybody you don't want to meet, and at the same time you meet exactly everybody you want to meet. And so while you're meeting everybody you don't want to meet, you learn lessons, and these lessons turn valuable because you keep using them through every one of your business moves and through each transaction that you make. And, you know, but that's the hard knocks. So next thing you know, you're above everybody that hasn't experienced those life experiences. And that's where my music evolves. It's life. It's real music, real life experiences, and we take that and I write how I feel.
Oh, I love that. So, a little bit more on the hard knocks is like, so how was, like, when you were a child and you're growing up, and what's your influences? And tell me about, like, a lot of artists that I interview and stuff, they talk about, like, the hard knocks was the time that they got motivated to write certain things or do certain things. Do you have anything to say about that? Like, what's your motivations?
Yeah, so, you know, you go through life and life just doesn't work how you expect or how you want it to work out. And sometimes you just got to get up and make things happen, spread your wings, fly a little bit, and knock it out. You know, you gotta be in control of a life. Make life your life.
Absolutely.
You know,
I agree 100%. That's what we do over here at Savage Nation is, baby, we just rock it. But, you know, one thing I know is I'm getting to know you now, and I appreciate this interview, but I understand you won this really big freestyle competition, and I want to know all about that. What's going on with that?
Okay. So it was the craziest experience I ever had. It was actually the first time I ever rapped on a mic, the first time I ever went on stage, rapped in front of a bunch of people. And, you know, I honestly, right before the beginning, I said, I made a prayer, and I'm not the guy to pray every day or pray all the time, but I said, yo, God, check this out, man. Let me win round one. Let me just go through round one. I know I've never been on a stage. I never rapped on a mic. I never, ever rapped in front of people. And I was like, let me win one round. Then I went through about, 5, 10, 15. We went through about 45 rounds throughout the night. It was at the old Club Red building hosted by 1011 The Beat, Poker Face, S100 Entertainment, and a bunch of other big name companies. We had it rocking. There was freestyle battles, and I ended up winning. I took first place, and I got to say, man, it was a crazy, crazy night.
I love that. So, hey, about the prayer thing, Savage is Christian. Everybody knows that. Hopefully you do. But anyway, I can really respect that a lot. But, what I've noticed lately is that I've seen some stuff you've done from the past and some things like that. But I've noticed you've been kicking back lately. Tell me about why you're kicking back.
The music industry's changed a lot in the recent years. Instead of being about a label just finding you and hoping for that one special opportunity and signing you, it's became more of a, can you control your own independent business? Can you control your own independent grind? Can you make yourself happen? And then once the label knows that you're making it happen, they're willing to invest into what you're working on and willing to invest into what you're doing. And so the whole thing for me is I had to kick back. I had to slow down a little bit. You know, I came booming. I went to Colorado. I was at the first ever Cannabis Cup in Denver, Colorado. I sold 90 CDs in the first day. In 17 hours, went crazy with it. And that was the beginning after the freestyle competition. And from there, I just kept moving. But there comes a peak where you peak out, and then you kind of got to figure out, like, okay, do I need a publicist? Do I need a manager? Do I need a better venue? Do I need a full band? You know, and
it takes a little time to figure it out, man.
Absolutely. And I'm a rocker deep down. So, you know, coming from that band perspective, I always believe in projecting a live show fully live. You know, you don't just put your vocals on the beat like a lot of rappers do these days. You hear them.
Absolutely.
And that's just something I never believed in. And so I always made it a profession to, you know, let me be that guy to make it happen and do what I believe is not happening at the moment. So.
Absolutely. You know, I interview Puppet, very famous local rock star.
Yeah, My Life Sentence, right?
Absolutely. And
okay.
I'm a rocker too myself. This is my first kind of a rap artist kind of interview. I made sure I took a couple hours and hung with this guy. He's been in my home with my family, eating our food, drinking our drink, man.
He knows how to
like
cook
him,
it up.
man. This dude rocks right here. So if we're gonna let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something right now. We're gonna think forward here a little bit. Watch this.
Kicking back, thinking forward, having a premonition of what, where I'm going, what I'm on to, what I wanna see, what I gotta do. I ought to dedicate every minute to the good times of life. Every second counts. Don't want the life of a grind all the time. Take a hit, waste 5, have a life, rest the stress to think a lot of timeline to think about.
Wow, that was awesome, man. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'll tell you something right now. Savage will be interviewing this guy in the future. This is an up-and-coming star. So thankful that you're here at Savage Studios. And my man, we're going to go backstage and have a couple drinks and really get to know each other better. Thank you so much for coming to the studio today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me out. I appreciate it. Shout out to Savage making it happen over here. His whole crew in the audio engineering side, the video side. You know, we got Tom from My Life Sentence, Puppet over here doing his thing. We really rock it. We got rappers, rockers. Make sure you check out my CD, Under the Bridge, online everywhere you find music. From, oh, it's cut. Oh, what?
It doesn't matter. We can cut it. Go ahead. Just keep talking.
What happened?
Ice-T show.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to be aired after your Ice-T show, fool.
Oh, yeah.
You fucked up the whole interview.
It doesn't even matter.
So check it out. I got the Under the Bridge album coming out soon. Like I said, shout out to my man Savage for helping me out and having me out here and promoting it, putting it on the internet. We're going to have the internet banging with my music everywhere. Roxwell Z, Under the Bridge, album out now. Pandora, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, wherever you like music. Check it out.
Hey guys, if you're not into rap, check this out, man. This guy is clean, positive. It's freaking uplifting. I like it, man. I don't listen to a lot of this stuff, and I like it. You know, I love a lot of talent, man. I love, like, you know, Eminem. I like some Snoop stuff, some just different stuff. But not a lot. And I'll tell you what, I heard this guy's music. I loved it, man. Check it out. Roxwell Z, Savage out. Peace.
Yeah.